how can somebody in the 21st century, when you look at what the ideologies have made in the 20th century of Europe, still think that a party with an ideology can be attractive? Ideologies have killed dozens of millions of people in Europe in the 20th century. Nazism, communism, and you can add liberalism or socialism, whatever, and so on. So I think what for me is amazing is that people can still think ideologies are attractive. Ideologies pretend to have answers forever, for everything. We have a completely different vision of it. We think that political ideas are like yogurts or like anything you eat. There is a limit of consumption date on it. And we think that our ideas are valid and good for 10, 15, 20 years maximum, which is exactly the time during which we think that the European project has to be changed from a non-democratic one to a democratic one. We have a regime change, a transition, democratic transition to do, and that is, like any transition, only valid for a certain number of years. And if there is one inspiration source, it's a very pragmatic one. We think, and I personally have been able to see in my 20 years or more of European activities and so on, that democracy is indeed, as Churchill was saying, the least worst political process. And when you are into a complex society like the EU is, the only way to run it is to be sure that you have the input from every side. And you don't ignore the weakest, the poorest, the smallest. And that's what democracy allows to do, what the others doesn't.